So just a brief introduction. I don't know if many of you have seen the diagram, helpful or otherwise, on the board. Might be of help. The words which I've put on the spreadsheet should be more or less the only ones you need. So hopefully you've all got solutions for those. So this is a topic that I've come up with from, I'm currently working for an auction house in London called Sotheby's, and we sell wine, so I've been involved in that. So. Basta, quello era solo l'introduzione. Okay? Okay, I'll start. A nice glass of Chianti with your bowl of pasta. Già fatto. A nice glass of Chianti with your bowl of pasta to wind down after a long day in the office. A cool glass of crisp white Pinot Grigio on a Sunday afternoon. Or rather, a rare bottle of Chateau de Mouton de Rothschild, 1982, priced at a staggering £2,600 for 3 bottles. For this is the reality of the auction world. Last week, the auction house Sotheby's held its monthly wine auction. It contained 476 lots and covered a vast range of wines and spirits, with wines dating back to the early part of the 20th century. The sale was a great success, with 95% of lots finding buyers and a huge total sale value of over £1 million. £1 million, 486,525 British pounds. In my speech today, I'll give you a brief overview of putting together an auction, carrying out a wine valuation, cataloguing, and the sale processes in the auction room itself. So let's begin with the valuation. Typically, for a sale, we need around 500 lots to be sold. How do we get these? Our team of specialists are sent requests from clients for valuations for their wines, for their spirits, and we ask to know about their vintage or their year, how many bottles they have, and where, if possible, these bottles have been stored. This is known as provenance. Provenance means the history and the backstory to the wine, so where it was purchased, its previous owners, and the conditions in which the wine has been stored, and this could involve the cellar temperature, the light, the humidity. If we deem a wine or a spirit high enough in value, a specialist will then travel to the client's property and inspect the cellar in person. They will check the condition of the labels, whether these are torn or damaged or fake, and they will see if the vintage, the date, is visible on this label. They will then check the levels of the wine. This is known as the ullage. It is usual over time for this level of the wine to decrease. This is a natural process. But if the levels are too low or too high, we might start to question whether the bottle is authentic, what condition it's been in, and whether we can actually sell it. Ullage levels can be a number of different categories. We could have a bottle with good levels. We could have a bottle within the neck. We could have levels within bottom neck, very top shoulder, high shoulder, or mid shoulder. The condition of the cork and the capsule may also be checked. All of these different elements will be recorded in our condition report and are then printed in our final sales catalogue. Wines can also, to complicate matters further, come in a variety of sizes, and these are known as formats. For example, the most common ones are the following: a bottle, a magnum, a Jeroboam, an imperial, a Methuselah, Balthazar, and Melchior. These are all named after biblical kings. They can also come packaged in their original carton, so these bottles can be in the cardboard which the chateau, for example, put them in, or they could be in their original wooden case, and if they are, this adds value to the estimates we'll give the wine. So that's a long, perhaps slightly tedious, but rough guide to evaluation. And the purpose of this is to come up with an estimate. So we need to give our client a figure that we think this bottle will sell for. We, in fact, don't just give the bottles one figure, we give them a high estimate, a low estimate, and these figures both appear printed in the catalogue. The specialist also agrees on a third figure, which very many people don't know about. This is an agreement between the specialist and the client and is known as the reserve. This is the price below which the wine cannot be sold. So you have your high estimate, your low estimate, and this third figure, reserve, which isn't published. It's not made public and is only known to the client and to us, the specialists in charge. And it's also known to the auctioneer, so the person who's conducting the sale. The figure, however, is normally around the low estimate. I now come to the sale itself. So you've decided that you might like to purchase a bottle of Château Lafleur Petrus 2000 or a magnum of Château Cheval Blanc 1975. So how do you go about purchasing this? Well, to participate in a wine auction, you have 4 main options, so 4 different bidding methods. First option is to bid in person. You can come to the New Bond Street auction room on the set date, you register to bid, and you are given a numbered board known as a paddle. And you raise this paddle in the air in sight of the auctioneer, the person conducting the sale, if you like to bid. The second method is the absentee bid. In this instance, as the name suggests, you are not present in the room, but you place a bid which is recorded in advance in the auctioneer's book. Third, if you prefer a little more guidance, your third option is to bid on the phone, where a member of Sotheby's staff will be bidding in the room on your behalf. Lastly, so 4, you have the option to follow the sale online and to bid through our online platform, and this is an option which is increasingly popular. My own personal experience this year has found the wine auction industry extremely exciting. My day-to-day tasks involve meeting clients, cataloguing, research, telephone bidding with international clients, and yes, occasionally tasting. I hope I've been able to give you a brief insight into the world of auctioneering and a different perspective on the wine industry. Who knows, perhaps you might feel inspired to bid for your own case of Haute-Brion 1995 in our next auction. Thank you.